It is 12:05 now, so we will get started. And before we dive into an informative discussion on how you can make the most of our new TIF blockchain-based loyalty program, I want to invite Othelia to say a couple words.
Yes, thank you, KCN, for kicking us off. So thank you again for joining us. The webinar today is about presenting for the very first time our community corner. So for the people who have joined, I am not sure if you've had time to actually go on our website, the website of the Innovative Financier. If you have not, let me share that with you right now. The Innovative Financier is a not-for-profit organization that I launched in 2008. We are registered, officially registered. It's a not-for-profit. And we basically help individuals understand the impact of emerging technologies on the financial services industry. We see ourselves as an information hub at the nexus of finance, investment, and innovation. And since we've been operational, we've had a few activities online and offline, as well as we've partnered with event organizers here in Toronto, as well as international event organizers. So if you do not know, for all of the events that we organize, they are all available under the activities page, as well as for those who are most familiar with our Meetup page or are registered with Meetup, you can also find us via our Meetup group, where we regularly publish our events, again, whether those events be events that we organize on our own or that we have organized with in partnership with other groups. So that's that. So today I'm very excited to present our community corner. So what is the purpose of the community corner, which you can find right here? The purpose is really to not just talk, but also walk the talk. And it's about really encouraging and rewarding our community to perform positive actions, but reward them through what? Well, through a blockchain-based loyalty point system. So right here, you can see we have an outline of how you can actually be rewarded using TIF points. But if you tried to go through it, but it wasn't clear enough, fret not, we will dive deeper into it. So again, if you want to access the community corner, you come here, and the next step is to do what? To click on this link. This link brings you to the community corner I was talking about. And this is where all the good stuff happens. So without any further ado, I will let KCN walk us through the platform. And if you have never used any type of blockchain platforms before, this will really give you a good rundown. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to add your question, to type your question in the chat section. And at the end of the presentation, I will take questions and answer them. All right, without any further ado, Isian, take it away.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Othelia. I'm just going to start sharing my screen now. Just to start, we really want to take the time to thank everyone for, to thank those who do participate and support our community. And again, this blockchain-based loyalty program is a great way for us to be able to thank you, to give you something tangible for participating in and supporting our community. So you're able to accumulate TIF points in the following ways. So by attending our events, Also by volunteering for TIF. Hosting an event with our teams if we've had a lot of great partner events in the past. And if that's something that you or your organization is interested in, we'll definitely have rewards for you in the form of points for hosting an event with our team. And lastly, for registering for the TIF loyalty program. So those are all instances where you are able to accumulate points. And again, these TIF points can be redeemed for free access to workshops, events, exclusive discount codes to partner events, and also for gifting your friends. So it's very versatile, the ways in which you can use these points. And again, they really are designed for you to allow you to reap some of the benefits of participating in and supporting our community. So I'm just going to walk you through the process. And again, as Othelia mentioned, that this is all listed on our community corner of our website, particularly step 3, which again will have all the details if you need to refer to them in the future. So first, I want to start off by saying that our blockchain-based loyalty program, it is available on Google Chrome. So what you would first do is you'd sign up for the MetaMask Chrome extension. And basically, again, you can go to the Chrome store and you can add this extension. And then what you would do next, my apologies, is that you can either go directly from the community corner or it will prompt you to create an account. So you're also able to, if you already have an existing wallet with MetaMask, you're able to use that, but let's just say that we don't, so we're going to create one now. So it'll have a little privacy disclaimer, and it'll say it'll never collect keys, addresses, transactions, or any personal information. Nor will it collect your IP address or sell data for profit. You just agree to those terms, and then it'll ask you to create a password. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a password. And then before you do that, you can look at the terms of use, and you can just go through that before you actually end up creating your password. And then it'll create. So what it will require you to look at is a secret backup phase. So this is in the event that you need to restore your account. So this will be my backup phrase. And then again, you can write it down. Don't disclose it, but again, this is for if you need to restore your account. So I'm just going to take a quick picture of that. Okay, perfect. Just going to go back and enter that phrase in. My apologies.
All right, so everyone, this backup phrase is very much secret. And so normally when you create your own wallet, you shouldn't share it with anyone. You shouldn't share this with anyone. But in this case, this is really for the demonstration purposes. So it is fine. But once more, when you're creating this, ensure that you never share this information with anybody.
Yep, and then after you do that, it'll also reiterate that never sharing the phrase with anyone and also save a backup. Perfect. So now that we're all done that, we can connect. And I just want to point out that in order to use this, we're going to be using the Coven test network, and that's where you'll be able to see all of the points that are accumulated in your wallet. So I'm going to go ahead and connect that now. Perfect. And now that I've done that, I will be able to sign up. So after you proceed to get your new MetaMask wallet, you go to sign up. And then you could just type in your name. I'm just going to use a test account user. I'm going to use my Innovative Financier email. I'm going to put in my number, address, occupation, and let's say I heard about it through the TIF website. Going to submit that. Perfect. And I've received 25 TIF tokens for signing up, which is a great bonus. So now that we've actually signed up, I'm going to walk you through some of the tabs at the top of the page, just so that you can understand and get a feel for the different sections that you can access on our program. So again, sign up. We've already walked through that, and you won't have to do this again after you've signed up for the first time. View account. So if you go to view account, it'll say all the tokens that are in my account. So again, you get 25 points for signing up. Again, great bonus. So it'll have the remaining balance of my account if I go to view account. You also can go to redeem points. So this is where we have all of the items available for you to redeem with your TIF tokens. So I just want to walk you through how this would work. So there's a requirement here, and the requirement is the minimum amount of tokens that you need to have in your account or your wallet before you actually go ahead and purchase any of our items that are on our TIF store. And the cost is how much each item would cost to purchase. So I have 25 tokens right now in my wallet, so I wouldn't be able to purchase this. But again, if I had 30 TIF tokens, I can go ahead and purchase that. And when you have enough tokens, that you can just click buy and you'll be able to purchase it.
So guys, I know we went through this very, very quickly, but once more, to access the store, you need to be signed in through the MetaMask. So if you tried right now to sign up without having that MetaMask extension added to your Google Chrome, and most importantly, without being signed in through the MetaMask, you won't be able to have access to all of these features. So it all goes through the MetaMask. So what is very interesting in here is that you don't need to put in any foreign passwords, right? So, you know, when you go on a website, you have to open an account, you have to put in a password. You don't have to do that because we are transferring all, or we are passing all of that through the MetaMask, okay? All right, continue, please. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you so much for pointing that out. And just to reiterate, also to ensure that you're on the Covan test network for MetaMask, that's important as well. Yes, so after this webinar, we'll actually be sending you a survey to also determine what items that you want to see on the TIF token store, because again, we want to make sure that we're putting items that are relevant and that you would enjoy and would want to purchase or take part of. So again, if you have enough TIF tokens, you can purchase these rewards.
Every time you sign up, you are automatically, or you only sign up once, obviously, but once you sign up, you're automatically rewarded with 25 TIF tokens. TIF again stands for the Innovative Financier. So you're automatically rewarded for the with 25 tokens. And then those tokens, you can, like Christian said, you can redeem them in the store. And each item that is available in the store have their own token price, basically.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Othelia. And I just wanted to point out on our home tab, it'll have a side panel which has different links that you can go to. Again, this is very useful if you know, you're navigating for the first time and would want to kind of see a comprehensive view of all the links that we have. So we went through most of these. The next one I'll talk about briefly is check-in. So check-in is relevant for our in-person events. Again, as I mentioned before, you do receive points for attending our events in person. So when we do have those events, we'll be able to check you in and then you'll be able to receive those points. We also have an about section. So this section is basically reiterating sign up instructions. And again, this is information that's also listed on our community corner. We also have posted a link to the TIF website that you'll be able to toggle over to, and one to the Innofin website. And Innofin is a consulting firm that did create this platform. So that is my demo of this platform. And again, if you have any questions at any time, feel free to ask us following in a couple of minutes. And then also all this information is listed on our community corner as well.
Yes, so Christian, if you can go for a minute back to the redeem point section.
Absolutely, of course.
All right, so right now, this platform is in development. It's still being developed. There are a lot that we are going to add in the future, a lot of items that we'll add in the future. And we'll want you, the community, to tell us what you want to see. What is it that you need? If you are an entrepreneur, if you are just somebody looking for work, or just a tech person or a business person, what is it? What type of item will help you out? And so based on that, we'll be able to go and sign those valuable partnerships so you can have access to those items in the store. Right now, we have a partnership with the Eureka Hub. So Eureka Hub will be able to provide you, of course, once all of this craziness is over, with a free one-day co-working space. And I thought this was really important because this is one of the reoccurring requests that I usually get from entrepreneurs. They need a space to work at, but space is quite expensive. So this is your chance to actually get at least one free one-day co-working space. And then once you're done with using this co-working space, there are also other discounts that we have negotiated that you can have access to later on. Christian, please go down a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
More.
Absolutely.
So one second, go back to the event attendance.
Sure.
Event. So for every single time you access to come to our event, you sign up and then you come to the event, you'll be rewarded with tokens, right? But the requirements to be rewarded with tokens is first you have to sign up, which is why you have the 25 TIF tokens requirements there. But right now, for example, if you guys sign up today, we will not only provide you with the 25 tokens, but you'll also get an additional attendance reward because you showed up for the webinar. And again, we really appreciate that. Christiane, please go a little more down.
Absolutely.
So for example, this is another request that I get a lot from entrepreneurs is, all right, so I need financing. So well, we have some financing partnerships that we can give you access to, provided that you pass the free assessment session. And again, there are requirements in terms of the number of tokens you should hold in your wallet in order to have access to this this assessment session. So again, this is something that you can have access to. Of course, there are requirements, like I said, there are certain criteria that you have to first meet, but this is another item that we were able to negotiate for you guys. Christian, if you go down, now you have a certificate. So the purpose of the certificate in the future is that if you attend a certain number of events, by the end of the year, you'll be able to get a sort of notice of approval, the stamp of the TIF, a certification that says, well, you've attended so many events that by now you should truly be an expert in in everything emerging technologies, at least as far as we're concerned. So this is also another fun way to encourage you to learn about what is going on and how it is affecting the world around us. Same thing for the Treasure Wallet. So another access that you might have thanks to the tokens. Christian, please go down a little more. So another benefit. Right now we have in our store the access to a 1-year antivirus provided by GData. And all you need to do to have that access is 50 TIF tokens. So the whole purpose of these tokens is to reward you through sweat equity. So the more you get involved in our community, the more you get those tokens and the more you can then use them to redeem all this good stuff. Same for the Dell Latitude laptop. As you can see, we always have a few quantity only available because we have a community of about 500 people now, but we cannot service everybody. So the faster you get those tokens, the faster you can go ahead and redeem all of this good stuff. All right, so I think that is it for the presentation. So now I will open the floor up for questions. So if you have any questions, please type them in the chat section of your window. Some people will see it at the bottom, some people will see it at the right hand side. and I'll be happy to answer those questions.
We do have a couple questions, Othelia.
Okay.
I have, what motivated you to build this community? From Chrissy.
Okay, Chrissy.
Yes.
Hi, Chrissy, and thanks for the question. So the goal is, because I myself, I'm very passionate about emerging technologies, especially about blockchain. And there is a gap in the market right now, which is that organizers, we really want to raise awareness about all these new technologies, but it is very difficult sometimes to do it when people don't have the opportunity to actually practice it without having to risk anything. So let's say right now you wanted to have some Bitcoin, whatever, Ethereum, you'll have to spend money for it. And that is a risk that, not everybody might be able to take, And so by creating this corner, this store, we give you the opportunity to not only learn about how all these digital assets are transacted, how they are earned, etc., etc. But we also give you the opportunity to do it without having to risk anything but your time and your commitment to learning and basically bettering yourself. And so that was what prompted this platform. And I hope you like it, and I hope you, through your feedback, you help us improve it and make it as great as possible, just for your benefit.
Awesome. Our next question is from Amir, who asks if he can get a recording of the demo.
Yes, definitely. It is being recorded. So as soon as we're ready, we're done editing, we'll be able to share it. It will be available on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook channel, and of course via email to the people who attended the event today.
Fantastic. We have a question from Emma, who asks if we offer workshops or courses.
So actually, that is a very good question, Emma. And hi, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. So we know each other. Yes, so the goal is definitely, like I said, we are open to hearing and listening to what the community wants us to give to them. And so if it's about workshops or any other sessions, that again, it's really about helping people, learn and better themselves. So any workshops idea that you might have, feel free to send it our way. We'll send a survey soon, so feel free to mention that in the survey, and we'll do our best to make it available. And in terms of emerging technologies, it's not just blockchain, by the way. It's also any other like AI or IoT or AR, VR. We are definitely looking to shed the light on that.
Fantastic. It seems like all the questions that we have.
Okay, all right. So I think that's it for me. That's it for us. Thank you so much again for joining us. I hope you're all safe, in your homes, and try to make the best out of this
Absolutely.
this work from home situation. And yeah, take care of yourself. Don't forget to wash your hands, and hopefully we'll all come out of this better and stronger. So thank you again for joining us. Our next events will be either online or offline. Hopefully offline if everything goes well, otherwise online. And just keep on following us through our various social media channels. There is the meetup page for sure. There is the YouTube channel, the Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. We are everywhere. So keep on following us, and we'll see you at the next event. And please remember to sign up, right? So that's the purpose of the webinar, is to encourage you to sign up, so you can get those hot tokens and start using them today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.